What's up, everybody? Today I have a big unboxing for you. The box is right here. If you watch my other unboxing, you've seen this big box, but I didn't tell you what was in it. Today we're both going to see what's in it. I know what I ordered. It took a little while to get here. I thought it would be here way sooner than it was. I ordered it on Black Friday and it got here earlier this week while I was in Florida. So I did think it would actually arrive a little bit sooner. A little disappointed in that, but hey, I've got the next couple weeks off, so I've got plenty of time to get these things installed. This is a mod for the Jeep, and it's probably the coolest mod I've done to the Jeep so far, literally and figuratively. Let's get the camera turned down. We'll both see what's inside the box. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do any slow-mo on this because the box is so big, I don't know if I could get it in. There is a lot of staples in the box. There is some tape. Let's see if we can just pull the staples loose. That's the best case scenario. It's coming. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready for this? I'm gonna set this in the floor so that I can actually get these out. And here it is. If y'all don't know what this is a metal inner fender for the Jeep. It does have these big holes right here to let air out of the engine. That's what I meant literally. Whenever I was talking about it's a cool mod, it actually lets some heat escape away from the engine bay through these holes right here. And I don't know if I've told you guys this or not, but my Jeep actually scrubs the inner fender at times, and the way this thing tucks back in there, it should give me more clearance, and I should not be scrubbing anymore. Now, I do want to say one thing. These aren't thin, but they're not as durable as I thought they would be. These are from Ace Engineering. I'm not disappointed. I just thought it would be heavier gauge steel, I guess. I don't think that's going to hurt anything. The way they tuck back up in there and screw in, I'll do an install video of these, but the way they tuck back up in there and screw in, I don't think that'll be an issue, but I just thought they'd be heavier. You can see whenever I do this, it kind of bounces. Like I said, not disappointed because I don't think it'll hurt anything, just thought it'd be heavier. There should be something else in the box as well. I did order something else with it. At least I thought I did. Yep, I did. Right here. Now, a lot of people know that on Jeeps, that if you put those metal inner fenders in with it, you actually have a gap space towards the back side of your fender. These right here actually fill in that gap and stop some water, debris, and stuff from getting in between like where your door is and your fender is, like back on the door side. It actually fills that gap. So I did go ahead and order these with it since I got such a good deal on Black Friday. I've heard these are a little tricky to put in. I don't know that. I've never done it yet. I've heard those are pretty easy, but these can be a little tricky. So I guess we'll find that out. So there it is. Next big mod for the Jeep. Actually, probably the first big mod for the Jeep. The Jeep come pretty decked out whenever I got it. I'm going to try to use my stock fender flares. A lot of times when you put these things on, you see people put like the little flat fenders and stuff like that. I'm not sure I totally like that look. I have found some other fenders that I do like, but man, are those things expensive. Just for a front set, it's like $800. And I'm not sure I'm willing to invest $800 in some fender flares. Two front ones. Now I did almost $1,000 for the truck, but that was for all four. $800 is just for two front. Then you have to buy the back ones. And I think they're like $600 or something, $500 or $600. So I don't know. Plus, there's a pro to using plastic fender flares, in my opinion. If you hit something, yes, they can break, but they're going to break. If you put on metal fender flares and hit something and they don't break, you've bent something metal. The fender, the flares, you've bent something that's way more expensive than a plastic fender flare. So I've not decided. I'm going to actually try to put these on with the stock ones and the inner fender and the flares kind of made together, so you got to kind of get those things separated, and we'll do that in the install video. But I've not decided if I'm going to buy an aftermarket set of plastic flares. I've just not decided that yet. I really like the way these one sets of flares I found look. I can't even remember what the name of them are. I've looked at so many, but they have a little light in the front, almost like the new JLs have. So they have that little light, and I think that's pretty cool. And it's not completely flat. It's more of a sharp edge, squared off look. And I think I like that a little better as well, because everybody has the flat, regular little fender flares on their Jeep, and I kind of want to be a little different. But for now, we're just going to see if we can use the stock ones. Get these put in, and then we'll look at upgrading the flares at a later date. So there it is. Some inner fenders for my Jeep. Like I said, I think these will be good. They got the big holes in them to let the heat out. Now my Jeep doesn't have an overheating issue or anything like that. But anytime you can get some heat out of the engine bay, it's got to be better than leaving it in there. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. Stay tuned for the install of these. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.